Hi, and welcome to another lawn clippings video. Today is the second day of our December release, and we have all sorts of exciting things going on our blog, so you have to check it out, lawnfawn.blogspot.com. There's giveaways where all you have to do is comment to win. There's other ways to enter by doing other things, and there's also amazing samples by the design team, so you have to check that out after watching the video. But today we're sneak peeking a set called My Silly Valentine, and I just love this set. The idea of this set is that we have images that pair up with really fun and cute sentiments, but this is also a set that could be used all year round. So they could be used for love notes all year round. It doesn't necessarily need to be Valentine's Day. And also a lot of the images in this set could be used separate from their sentiments in different ways that have nothing to do with lovey-doveyness or Valentine's. So I just want to show you some fun things from the set. One of the things that I want to show you is this really, I think it's my favorite. But first I'm going to show you, this is I believe it's a 3-inch punch. Let me make, oh no, this is a 2.5-inch punch. I always forget these colors are so hard for me to remember what's what. So this is a 2.5-inch punch here, and I just want to show you how you can create little tags and labels, maybe for like a treat bag or whatnot with this set, since it's of images paired with sentiments. So these are these sweet little socks. And these socks have smiley faces on them. We know you guys love Cozy Christmas. We've had so many suggestions for more smiley faces on inanimate objects. So you guys have got it with this set. Lots of smileys. And this one I just love because I love the sentiment that goes along with it. And the sentiment is, "You knock my socks off." And so here's the sentiment right here, and it's just so cute. And we used a font that is kind of in the middle between masculine and feminine. Sometimes for Valentine's, for me, the fonts get so scripty and girly and feminine that it's hard to make a Valentine's card for my hubby, you know? And so a lot of us are making cards for the men in our lives, and so this font is just kind of funky and fun, and still sweet, and so I think it's really great for that. And I love that you could make, you could back this on a scallop circle and it would just look so cute. So I'm going to show you some other images from the set. We'll keep the socks out because I love the socks. And so let's just show some other things. This set also does have some traditional images in it too. One of those is what I call the Cupid Heart, because it's got the arrow going through it. And so this is a very traditional Valentine's Day image, which is just really fun. And we also have, of course, the traditional Valentine's Day sentiment. And it's a really long sentiment, which is great for cards, but also it can be curved, and that's why I love these long sentiments. So, because you guys know I love curving stuff. So the way I curve it is I just put it right on my block, and then just kind of let it do what it wants to do, and then I go through and adjust it once it's kind of stuck there. So I'm going to make sure that my two ends are the same, lining up the same way, and then I'm just going to ink it up and stamp my sentiment right underneath my heart. And what I love about this font here is that we put the little heart above the Valentines, which it's just so cute. And so there's that. One of the other images I just have to show you is the one from our sneaky hint a couple days ago. And most of you guys guessed it, that it was an apple. And what I love about this apple is on its own, this apple image is perfect for teacher cards. It's a smiling apple, it's smiling at the teacher. It could just be perfect for that, and all sorts of other cards too, but I just love the idea of using that apple for a teacher card. And then we have just the really sweet sentiment for this, if I could find it. Oh, where is it? Don't you love how you just lose stuff? I had too many things going around, and then as soon as I start putting things everywhere, I can never find them. Alright, so this sentiment is, "You are the apple of my eye." And the reason I really love this sentiment is because it's not necessarily lovey-dovey, so it could be used for all different occasions, and also, you know, for maybe one of your children or different things like that, versus you knock my socks off is more for your significant other. So so I like that, you know, we've kind of put in different sentiments like that that you can use for different things. One of the other images that we have like that is this bunny image that I am just in love with. And we kind of have a little homage to My Little Ponies on this because Eric and I both love them as kids. We found that out recently that we both loved My Little Ponies. So this little bunny has a little heart on his rump, you know, like the My Little Ponies had those little things on. I don't know, are they still popular? I'm not sure people still use My Little Ponies, but anyways, I think it's sweet. So this sentiment, this would be perfect for like if you were doing, you know, kind of like Valentine treat bags and things like that for your kid's school or some kind of other event, because the sentiment is just sweet and cute, and it just says, "Some bunny loves you." So I just love that. It's just so sweet. So one of the things I wanted to show you is a lot of these sentiments are mostly stacked sentiments because they go really well with the images. But if you wanted to use them separately, you can just ink up the top and then ink up the bottom part of it. So we're going to do that. So what I do is just kind of carefully go through and ink up just the top. Now when I do this, it's going to get a little bit of the bottom, and I just take my baby wipe and carefully go through and wipe it clean. Just like that. Oh. And then I can stamp the Some Bunny part. So there's the Some Bunny. And then just make sure this is what I always forget, you gotta wipe it clean before you ink up the bottom part, because if not, it's gonna say Some Bunny again. And then I just go through and ink up the bottom part. And once again, I know some's gonna get like on the Y part, the parts of the letters that kind of extend below, but I know I can just use my baby wipe, or you know, you can even use your finger to wipe it off. I'm not using my fingers because my fingers tend to be covered in ink as it is, so I wanna make sure that it's clean so I don't double stamp anything. So I'm just getting that Y there and just cleaning it off, just kind of going over it again, making sure I got everything. And this actually goes by really quickly. And then I can just line up the Loves You. And now I have the Some Bunny Loves You stamped out longwise, which I just love. So there's lots of different ways you could change up these sentiments to make them work for whatever project that you happen to be working on. One of the other fun things in this set is that we have just 2 little heart sizes. And I always like having different sizes of hearts because you can use them for different things. And one of the things you could use them for here is actually for creating fun backgrounds. So you could actually stamp these hearts and keep stamping them and twisting the stamp around so that the hearts are all in different positions, and create a really fun background, like creating your own pattern paper with these little hearts. And of course you could use them on their own too. So this one I think I'll turn this way. This stamped off the edge there a little bit. And you just end up with a really sweet pattern. So I'm just going to make sure I clean that up off my board there. And so you could end up with a really sweet heart pattern paper that you could customize to your card or lay out into your colors. So this is my Silly Valentine. There are a lot of other images and sweet phrases that go along in this set. I'm sure you'll see a lot of them over with the design team. And so it's just a fun set. It works for Valentine's Day. It works for love cards all year round. I love the idea of leaving little love notes kind of hidden around in different places for your significant other to find, and these would be perfect for that. But we also do have the traditional Happy Valentine's Day, of course, and the hearts. You gotta have the hearts. And a lot of these images fit, this is a 2.5-inch circle punch, will fit within different circle punches that then you could back with a scallop circle or your Spellbinders dies, etc. And you can use them to create labels on treat bags and fun things like that. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to head on over to the blog to enter to win this set and all of the other sets and all this other stuff. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow for the next preview. So make sure you stop on by. Have a wonderful day. Bye.